Yo, my people. Welcome to another episode of the best football show in Cape Town. Football friends. How are you, Taryn?
I'm good, and yourself? First introduce me.
Oh, yeah, but people know who you are by now, man.
I said that last week and then you were like,
2 weeks ago, actually. But obviously, as you guys can see, we're currently at Brazil. We're in Brazil right now, shooting this episode. You can see we're in the favelas, we're in Rios.
Yeah.
You can see the poles behind us here. So today we're going to talk about, I don't think we're going to talk about the season as a whole. I think we're just going to mention parts of the season. But we're going to obviously speak about the last weekend as well.
Yeah, and the last game week.
Yeah, this is quite interesting to say the least.
Quite sad actually, because
why sad?
a month without football.
Yeah, then it's the Euros again, huh?
Yeah.
But I think like sometimes we need a break, man. Sometimes Man United fans' heart needs to heal, bro. Because we can't keep doing this every week. But I think if we're gonna lose, then we win, or thinking we're gonna lose, then we lose, or thinking we're gonna lose, then we draw. But mainly the last two, like losing and drawing. But
the win is so rare that it's like,
yeah, like we won 2 games in like 11, bro. That's kind of crazy to me, bro.
insane.
But guys, where do we start first? We want to start with the news. This week we're just freestyling, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We didn't prepare for the show, but I feel like our football comes from the heart, so we'll just be flowing.
Yeah.
First off, we're gonna start off with what's that guy's name? Xabi Alonso. Invincibles, bro. Wow.
Insane.
Insane, no?
Insane.
First season as a manager.
I think he can do this next season as well.
I think he sold his soul for one season. Next season, he'll be like a Leicester, bro. They're not gonna be back next season.
One it wonder.
One it wonder. That's all it is, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
So-
but but give him his flowers.
he hasn't lost in all competitions.
That is
That's crazy.
That is insane.
But you know what it is, no? It's gonna be important when they do lose, though, because you see how they bounce back, bro. Because they don't know how it is to lose, bro.
Yeah, they're on this winning mentality. Like, if they get the hit, are they gonna actually?
Are they actually gonna recover, bro?
And also, whoever. Okay, the season's done now, but whoever is that team to give them a hit. Imagine the confidence.
Yo, imagine that,
Hope
bro.
United plays them somehow.
Nah, if they start playing serious teams in the Champions League, I think they're gonna get a loss eventually.
Yeah.
Because in the Champions League they won't go all the way next season. So I think it's only a matter of time until they lose, and then we're gonna see how they react afterwards. Unless they just draw, and get. Imagine they draw all their games in the Champions League. Hi. Imagine stopping your car to greet a black man from the Congo. He must have worked very hard. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, I feel like unless they go in the Champions League and they draw every single game, that'll be a bit different. And they get knocked out that way.
Nah, man. The thing is, just think of people are gonna buy the players as well. Surely. So they're not gonna be the exact same team that they are this season.
But Xabi Alonso's so good, bro. He'll recruit the right players. He believes in the club. But I think personally, nah. I think next season they're gonna be pop. Remember I told you guys on the show. What do you think? They're gonna be good?
They'll be decent. They won't be as good. They won't have such a great, unbeaten season, but they'll be decent.
Next season they finish 5th or 6th.
They won't. That's wild.
I'm saying
I think 4th at least.
4th?
4th, 3rd, 4th.
Okay.
Not win the league, but yeah.
Okay, interesting one. Now we're gonna. What?
And then did you see who Bayern is interested as a coach?
Who?
Kompany.
Nah. What?
He's part of the list.
That's crazy. For what though?
What do you mean for what?
Nah, Kompany hasn't done great work. He came in the league, but I think, my personal opinion, I think that Burnley team is good enough to stay up.
That is why they're interested in him.
But did they stay up?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That means the manager didn't do good enough with what he has.
But then just think of it. They're still looking at him, regardless of him being relegated.
I get you, but I think, in my opinion, I don't think Bayern should be interested in him, because I think that Burnley team was good enough to stay up, and the fact that they didn't is kind of shocking to me, in my opinion.
I mean, it's the Premier League, though.
That's more difficult.
Yeah.
So you think he might buy? Yo, imagine Kompany managing Kane, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wild.
Who would have thought, bro? That's an interesting one. Did you also see the Euros squad started coming out?
Yeah.
Kante's part of the France squad.
I saw.
I don't know.
And I saw Gnabry's out of Germany squad.
Thank God, bro. I cannot actually. I mean, I don't support Germany. That's why I want England to win the Euros, which I think they definitely will. Who do you think's gonna win the Euros?
If Foden plays 10, England's winning.
Interesting. Foden, different player, no? Wow.
Different gave it.
Wow.
You shame. You gave his flowers last week.
I told you guys he was gonna be player of the season.
Nah, he is something else.
And you were saying, I think Foden might have been better than Jude Bellingham this season.
Nah, I still stand on Bellingham, but like Foden, nah.
Bro, now after this weekend I changed my mind. Me personally, like the way that man's playing is just different. Like if England don't win the Euros this time, if it doesn't come home this time, then I don't know, because this is
It's been coming on for how long though?
Kane has been performing this season. Sancho has been performing this season. Jude, Foden, Rice.
All the English players.
Bro, all the English
But that's
players,
the thing.
attacking players are in top form.
Southgate
bruh.
is spoiled for choice. And he might bottle and be like, too much good players, don't know what to do,
I
don't know
get
what
you.
formation to play, you know.
So do you think Southgate's the reason why England are not performing? You don't think it's down to the players?
Can't be down to the players. Individually, they're all doing good.
Yeah, but I think at the same time, like, okay, I get you. I get what you're saying. Like, maybe the system the coach is setting up is not good enough for the team, and it's not allowing them to perform to the best of their ability. Maybe that's the reason why. But I do think that the players as a whole also have a mentality shift when they come to England, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're not performing. And it's not just happened when Southgate was there; it's happened before Southgate with Sam Allardyce, who was sacked after a few days. It's happened with this everyone, bro. Like Lampard and
not
them,
coming home.
the golden generation, bro. They had flipping Lampard, they had Scholes, they had
Do you think
Gerrard.
Foden as a player should be, if you think of England as a squad, you think of all those players, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Foden should be mentioned in 2 years with those players?
Well, the serious players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think when it comes to trophy cabinet, when it comes to age, when it comes to ability, and now if he continues in this form, I think definitely, because the way he's performing now is just, and he's different, bro. He's very different to any England midfielder we've seen in a long time.
Foden has won 6 Premier Leagues, right?
Yeah, 6.
At his age.
At
But
23.
I feel like the previous league, like everyone is like, he's not really running the show and stuff. But I think this season they actually saw, look, City was without Haaland for a while.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. Without De Bruyne. He stepped up. He was
And
like,
he stepped up and he done his thing, bro.
Yeah. So
Bro,
I'm happy for you.
I actually believe in him more than I did, because me also, I was always saying like he's a side character, he's a supporting character, but this guy became the main man this season and he performed pretty well. So I think,
And he showed that on the last game as well.
yeah, I think he should be in contention for the Ballon d'Or if he continues this way. If the Real Madrid boys, there's obviously a lot of boys at Real Madrid that can get it, like the Vinicius and Bellingham, but I think he should be in contention as well. Surely.
See how Euros go, man.
If England win the Euros, then it's a bigger problem, because you get
because
Bellingham there as well.
Bellingham-
Imagine Bellingham wins the Champions League and the Euros.
Then it's easy.
Then it is, surely.
It is.
What if Sancho
Win the league, win the Champions League, win the Euros.
What if Sancho wins the Champions League and the Euros?
He didn't win the league.
Okay, I got you on that
He
one.
didn't win the argument.
And now we're gonna move on to obviously the past weekend. But lastly, who do you actually think is gonna win the Euros?
Germany. I have faith in my guys.
Okay, I'm going with England. England, come on, England.
Hey, bring it home.
Bring it home, bro. It's finally coming home. Football's coming home. Now to the Premier League. On the topic of England, Arsenal, bro. They start off that game against Everton like they're not trying to win the league, bro.
No, you know what it is? What Foden scored in the second minute.
Foden scored in 79 seconds.
Clearly, that stadium was like, City's
everyone
leading.
is defeated.
And I feel like Arsenal, which it should have given them motivation, but it didn't. And I feel like Everton just took advantage of them. Like, they are basically a foot down now. So let's just,
In my opinion.
Also, shame. Not that Saka holds so much to Arsenal, but they didn't have Saka.
Was Saka not playing?
No, he was injured. He didn't play.
Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine not being there in the league this side. I was watching the game, but I don't know why I didn't even notice that he wasn't there.
And
But
now people are saying that's the reason they didn't win.
I mean, they didn't win the league.
Yeah, because obviously, I don't know. They're just like the Arsenal would have put more in, and City went to the mindset, Saka's not playing.
Bro, that's bad excuses. That's like when Ty, you know Ty is from Arsenal TV.
Ty?
Yeah, basically, this one time Arsenal lost a game, and then he was like, we must not forget it's been raining.
That's like Klopp saying the sprinklers was on.
Bro, like what, bro? It's been raining for both teams, bro. But anyway, I do think that Everton were playing like they really wanted to take the title away from Arsenal. It seems like they had a personal vendetta. So I don't know why they played like they were fighting for their lives, bro. And Calvert-Lewin could have scored that goal, so he hit the bar in the first half as well. So I think Arsenal, it just shows their mentality, bro. Like, how are you playing like that? Like, you should beat Everton 4-5 now.
Yeah,
because
on a normal day you should. But also
no, because
think of it.
even on that day, because like, bro, you competing for the title, you want to make sure your job is done, bro.
But there's also nerves. There is so much
Exactly.
pressure.
Then that speaks to the mentality, like you're not good enough.
This was the 10th time in Premier League history that it went down to the last day. Arsenal is not that team to handle that pressure.
I get you.
So City,
City do it time and time.
They
Bruh, they just
play-
cruising.
They are so calm.
79 seconds Foden, bro. Bro said, we're not taking this, not letting this go down to the wire, bro. But personally, Arsenal, shout out to Arsenal, I diss them a lot, but they performed pretty well this season.
They
Even
did,
though
they did.
I think just Arsenal as a club, they need a mentality shift as a club as a whole. And it also, I feel like social media plays a part in it. I feel like the last few years plays a part in it. And I think for them to actually go all the way, it's going to take a lot more mentally. It's similar to Tottenham. When Tottenham were competing with Leicester, it's down to the mentality. But like they don't believe in themselves enough to go all the way. That's my opinion on Arsenal.
Yeah.
And City again, 4 Peat, bro.
Arteta, before we speak about City, Arteta was so calm. It's like, next year we're winning it. I mean, fair enough. They come in each year closer and closer, I guess. Bottling it every year, but coming closer. This year, down to the last day. That is, I mean, it's a win.
Like Rodri said, bro, it's down to mentality, bro. They went to the Etihad and they played for a draw. And they didn't go there like Man City will go to the Emirates and play for a win. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that mentality there of believing you're the best and you'll take the W regardless of who you're playing against. I think that's what separates champions from guys who are just competing and who are almost winning the league every year.
Definitely.
So Arteta can do everything he wants in a press conference and go on and say, oh, next year. And it's going to be like, and like, it's not going to change anything. I feel like it's a mentality shift and I feel like that happens over time as much as, well, just bringing in players that are like serial winners, but like none of those players have really won anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got Kai Havertz who's won the Champions League with Chelsea, and also got what's my man that left Man City, Zinchenko won the league with him. But I think as a squad as a whole, there's not enough serial winners for the mentality to shift overnight. But I think over time, it might.
It might. I mean, it's been improving slowly, but surely it's been improving. So I feel
like they'll get there eventually.
But at this point, City's just like,
City's gone, man.
I mean, like, what are you doing?
Bro, like four years in a row, bro. Bro, like, imagine, bro, how?
4 years in a row
years
and
in a row.
5 out of 6.
6 out of 8.
Is it 6 out of 8?
5 out of 6 and 6 out of 8. Bro. Yeah, same thing. 5 out of 6 and 6 out, but 6 out of 8 is insane, bro.
Nah.
Imagine winning the league 6, the best league in the world, bro. The one that's supposed to be the most difficult in the world. Man,
they're making it look like the Farmers League at this point.
Exactly. But you know what it is? At least you can see nah, it's not a farm. As much as people can say it's a Farmers League, it's not. Like, you can see there's still competitiveness. Obviously, out of the 4 years, they had a few years where they just whitewashed everybody.
Yeah.
But I think now, in recent times, you're seeing that everyone else is actually competing.
Like this year, for example. But I feel like there's not enough credit given to Pep. And I feel like, look, Pep won what? 2 managers of the month. Like, he's at that standard where if he's
doing something, no one's actually paying attention.
Yeah,
like,
because
he's do it all the time.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So he's not getting that recognition as like, oh, this guy's actually so good.
Yeah, I get you.
And to be a coach, what mentality must you bring to your team if you know, like, look here, we won the past 3 years.
How do you keep them motivated?
Keep them motivated. Like, it's not like, guys, we need to win this year. We didn't win in a long time. Like, that was Arteta's mentality towards them. Like, guys, we need to win. We didn't. But for Pep to come to this team and be like, guys, fourth time
is insane. They are moving absolutely crazy. I think the mentality as a coach to keep them motivated for so many years and to win the treble last season. Personally, I thought City were going to decline this year because after you win the treble, you can't get better. You can only get worse. But the fact that Bro could win the treble and keep
you're
going,
on the top already. Like you can't go higher.
The fact that's crazy to me. Pep as a coach is great, but I think the Sir Alex Ferguson comparisons is not the one because Sir Alex Ferguson didn't have 115 charges and plus he didn't have to come into a squad where he has millions of pounds to spend. I feel like he had to build his squad. So I think the comparison in the era is always going to be different. Like, you can't compare Tupac to flippant Drake, bro. Drake's era is a bit different. Even though Drake has more numbers than him, I feel like Tupac in this era would get those numbers. You get what I'm trying to say? I feel like you can't compare the old gen and the new gen. So I think just let Sir Alex Ferguson stay at the top. Pep Guardiola can compete. Him and Mourinho can compete, and he's whitewashing Mourinho right now. But I think Mourinho will catch up eventually.
Yeah, when it comes to United.
When it comes to United, we're going to get that. United, obviously, I want to know your player of the season, bro.
Player of the season at United.
Like, I know it's a hard one, but just if you could give me one. Just one. I said Diogo Dalot because the guy, even though he had a shock against Chelsea, That was the one game where he didn't perform. I feel like he showed a lot of heart to the club, and he scored a few screamers, and he's performing well. So that was my player of the season.
I
Only
mean,
because I didn't want to give it to Bruno and Hoyland, because those are obvious picks. So
Hoyland.
Hoyland scored 10 goals in the league
I mean, yeah, but
at 21.
I feel like, okay, he was also out for a while. Like, if he had to play all the games
Uh-huh.
and stuff. I feel like my guy McTominay, actually.
Do you know what it is? McTominay scored goals, but he didn't perform, in my opinion.
But look at stats.
Uh-huh.
What is recognized goals?
Yeah, exactly.
So, where United really needed a goal and it
Yeah.
was not expected from him, he was that
He
guy.
was there. Okay, that's a good dark horse. That's a good one that you don't expect. That's
But
very-
the most consistent player, I'd say, is Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno. Yeah, we're tired of giving that guy awards every single year. That's why I feel like we should cancel award ceremonies at United, bro. Like, we finished 8th.
All we get is participation
Bro, how do we
awards.
finish 8th? How is there 7 teams better than us? Our club is finished.
Nah, but you know, if United wins this weekend against City,
Yeah.
that would, then Ten Hag is going away.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel like we might have a chance though. I think against
I
City.
also think so, actually.
I think we have a chance. I feel like the fact that City are also like are also on a high, and you saw
Yeah.
the guys were sleeping. Jack Grealish was drinking like it's his last day on earth, right? You know what I mean? So I feel like that might allow us to be more focused in them in this final, and I
Yeah.
think we might take it to penalties and win. I actually believe United will win a trophy this season.
I actually think we will win because, look, United have more to play for than what City does. City's like, we have it all.
Yeah, like they are.
What's the FA Cup?
But maybe the momentum helps them. But I do think we'll take the FA Cup. In my opinion, you think? What's your score prediction?
I think United will win. I don't actually think it'll go to penalties. United will win on time. We'll score like a very late goal, like 88-minute goal.
Dope. I'm gonna bet on that now.
2-1, crazy.
I'm gonna bet on United score in the 90th minute.
Crazy.
We're shooting, ma'am. I'll speak to you afterwards, no? Can I? No, we can't, unfortunately. We don't have your parents' consent. I got some kids here behind the camera trying to feature. But, yeah, like, I think in the final, I think United will win, and I'm going to bet on them to win, regardless. Not because of you, just in general. I'm going to bet on them to win. I think.
United have it to win, man.
And the odds will be high. I think the odds will probably be like 7 for
It
United.
will definitely be
So we
high.
put a-
There's no
Put 100
way.
rand on United, 700 rand in the bag. We put 1,000 rand on United, 7,000 rand. Guys, don't
Tips
over
by
gamble.
EB.
Don't over gamble though. Gambling is not the one. Like, be responsible when you gamble. Shout out to Betway though. So yeah, United. We're going for United to win this weekend. And then yeah, guys, this is probably like the end of the show. But we're gonna try and come back next weekend. Now that I remember the FA Cup, we might have a show next week.
Yeah, and there's still the Champions League final.
Oh yeah, the Champions League final as well.
Where my guys, how come Hala Madrid?
Yo, if Madrid don't win it, it'll be crazy.
Nah, they
I wonder who I'm going to be rooting for in the final. I actually root for Dortmund actually. I actually don't mind who wins, whoever wins now. Like all the ops are out of the Champions League. Arsenal's out. Liverpool was Liverpool in the Champions League? No, they weren't. But yeah, all the ops are out. So whatever happens now. First and foremost, I think FA Cup. Next week we will be back on Monday again. We're gonna post another episode next week, but we're gonna be dipping our foot in the show here and there because obviously it's the Euros now, and we want to take a break and then recuperate and come back again. You guys are not following Taryn on Instagram though.
And then when Germany wins the Euros, we'll be back.
When England wins the Euros, actually, I'll give away a signed football jersey of me on my first pro game back in 2017 when I started playing for Cape Town Spurs when they were still called Ajax and stuff. And then you guys can enter the competition. But guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys find Taryn anywhere in the mall, wherever,
Crazy.
at the gym,
Crazy.
just tell her, yo, let me have your number, and she has to give it to you.
I will not give it to you, but you can try.
What type of guys do you like for the guys? Because guys are always asking about you. What type of guys do you like? Like,
I mean,
looks-wise?
is it not obvious?
It's not obvious.
Is it not obvious?
What type of guys do you like? Like footballers?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking, yo, yeah, she likes footballers. So if you're a footballer, you
No.
can-
Okay, wait. Let me rephrase. Sporty people.
Okay, so sporty
I
people.
need someone compatible, you know.
I see. So you gym also?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you gym, sporty, you see her in public, she will be forced to give you her number. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is another episode of Football and Friends. Shout out.
Also, let us know your predictions if United's winning or not.
Wait, let us know in the comments, please. Love, peace. Subscribe to the channel. Don't just watch. Subscribe right now. Vibes.
Bye. Break my phone while I act.
Sorry.